On May 4th, at a Houston gas station, HPD narcotics officers were conducting an undercover investigation when traffic officers J. Sally and M. McMary spotted a suspicious vehicle driven by 23-year-old Jimmy Bryan. As they ordered him out, Bryan suddenly opened fire, hitting Officer Sally in the lower pelvic region. Both officers returned fire, turning the scene into chaos.
I've been hit! I've been hit!
Partner, are you good?
I've been hit!
God damn it.
I've been hit!
Where are you been? He's
Femur!
down. He's down.
Femur!
Fuck. Hey!
Where you hit? Femur!
Get him in the back of my truck!
No! Tourniquet! We need a tourniquet now!
I've been hit.
Jared!
Okay!
I got it. What's up, brother? Hey, how we doing?
You in park?
All right. Partner, are you good? God damn it. Where are you hit? He's down. He's down.
Femur! Fuck!
Hey!
Where you hit?
Femur!
Get him in the back of my truck!
No! We need a tourniquet now!
I've been hit.
Jared!
Okay!
I got it. You okay? I'm fine. Hey. I'm bleeding a lot. Put your hands.
I've been hit! I've been hit!
Are you good?
I've been hit!
God damn it.
I've been hit!
Sally was rushed to Memorial Hermann Southeast Hospital and is now stable. Bryan, also wounded, was hospitalized and remains in custody. He faces 2 counts of aggravated assault on a public servant in the 338th District Court. Officers Sally and McMary, who joined HPD in 2012, are being recognized for their bravery. On November 10, 2022, while patrolling near GA 36 and GA 212, I was informed that Newton County Sheriff's Office and Covington Police were pursuing a vehicle linked to a missing person case. The suspect, driving a Honda Accord, had fled a wooded area where detectives were searching for evidence. As I traveled north on Georgia 36, I spotted the speeding vehicle recklessly passing cars over a double yellow line. When it turned onto Picket Bridge Road, I joined the pursuit and was asked to take primary control as the chase continued east on GA 212.
Picket Bridge Road. Just went down Picket Bridge Road.
Picket Bridge Road. Sorry, we'll find out what their charges are, please. 10-4, I've asked that dispatcher multiple times.
The suspect drove dangerously, swerving across lanes and heading toward a residential area and a busy roundabout. To prevent further risk to the public, I decided to perform a PIT maneuver. Once traffic cleared, I matched the suspect's speed and made contact with his vehicle. The driver tried to evade, nearly colliding with a bystander's car, but both vehicles veered off the road. The suspect's car struck a subdivision sign and small trees before coming to a stop.
I think you're gonna need a wrecker. You blowed your transmission, didn't you? I think so.
The driver, identified as Jesse Hardiman, was taken into custody at gunpoint. He was found to be a convicted felon wanted for probation violation, with several firearms, each loaded and within reach inside the vehicle. A later search uncovered a stolen license plate, multiple loaded magazines, and weapons possibly tied to burglaries in Eatonton, Georgia. Additional charges for firearm possession and stolen property were filed. On Sunday, October 5th, 2025, at approximately 1:20 p.m., I was traveling eastbound on US 412 near SH 303 when I observed a white motorcycle speeding westbound at 90 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone. I attempted a traffic stop, but the motorcycle fled. After several minutes, I located the Honda CBR 600 Arkansas plate WE244, southbound on West Hickory Flat Road. Upon spotting my patrol vehicle, the driver turned westbound on US 412 and accelerated. I activated my emergency lights and siren. The Honda continued westbound, exceeding 100 miles per hour and at times reaching 140 miles per hour, repeatedly entering eastbound lanes and running multiple red lights. Troopers Chris Belt and Keegan Puryear joined the pursuit, which extended onto residential streets, including South Turner Street, where the driver ignored traffic and park-goer safety, accelerating into oncoming lanes near heavily populated areas.
We copy William Edward 244.
Ultimately, the Honda collided with my patrol vehicle. The driver, later identified as Jimmy D. Townsend, was ejected and landed near the patrol car. Sergeant Chad Hips, Trooper Walker, Trooper Belt, Trooper Puryear, and I rendered medical aid before EMS transported Townsend to Washington Regional Medical Center. After treatment, he was taken into custody at Washington County Detention Center. March 30th, 2022, I-55, Arkansas. Arkansas State Trooper Blaine Middlecoff was cruising south when a black sedan came flying up behind him. His rear-facing radar confirmed it, 90 miles per hour in a 75 zone. The chase was on. The black sedan shot down the highway, hitting well over 100 miles per hour, weaving dangerously between 18-wheelers. But Middlecoff played it smart. He knew the long Arkansas highways don't have many turns or exits. Eventually, the suspect had to make a mistake. And he did, taking an exit straight into Middlecoff's hands. Once stopped, the officer found a handgun, marijuana, and a digital scale with drug residue inside the car. When questioned, the driver had a ridiculous excuse. "I was scared, and running from you was fun." Well, you know what's not fun? Jail. On January 25, 2023, shortly after midnight, I was patrolling Peachtree Road near Brookwood Valley Circle when I observed a black Dodge Charger speeding at 68 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone. Upon attempting a traffic stop, the driver accelerated, initiating a reckless pursuit. The vehicle weaved through traffic, ran multiple red lights, and used lanes meant for opposite direction travel, creating extreme hazards. Troopers Tierney and Shackelford joined the chase, with TFC Shackelford assuming the primary role. During the pursuit, the Dodge Charger sideswiped a Chevrolet Suburban before stopping briefly in a parking plaza, then fleeing on foot. Trooper Tierney attempted a PIT maneuver and, when unsuccessful, intentionally struck the driver's side to disable the vehicle. The driver ran down Grandview Avenue but was cornered, and both troopers tackled him, forced him to comply, and placed him under arrest.
I'm gonna whip your fucking ass! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground!
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground!
Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
The driver was identified as Caleb McNeil, age 25, and a female passenger, Jabria Stokes, was later released. A MOD 10 to 15 cal multi-rifle was recovered from the vehicle. McNeil exhibited the odor of alcohol and marijuana, refused testing, and his uninsured vehicle was towed. After medical clearance at Northside Hospital, he was transported to Fulton County Jail for booking on multiple charges, including DUI and reckless driving. Earlier in the year, a high-speed chase unfolded in Ocala City, Central Florida, involving a stolen vehicle. At approximately 8:30 a.m., a vehicle was stolen after the owner inadvertently left the keys inside. Less than an hour later, officers spotted the stolen vehicle and attempted a traffic stop, but the driver, later identified as Shrewsbury, refused to comply.
Still going to the wood line. Now we're going eastbound away from the railroad track and the wood line. Again, looks like you might be getting ready to bail.
Alright, I got it. Eastbound 30th Court. Crossing over 62nd Street.
The pursuit spanned numerous roadways throughout Ocala and Marion County, with Shrewsbury driving recklessly, running multiple cars off the road, including a patrol vehicle. In a desperate attempt to evade capture, he smashed through a garden fence and sped through backyards, wooded areas, and narrow country lanes. Officers deployed a tire stinger, but Shrewsbury managed to evade it by taking a dirt road into a densely wooded area. The paths were too narrow for patrol vehicles, forcing officers to halt the pursuit temporarily.
Pulling near yard, 3000 block. Outside of the road. Alright, we need to signal forward to a fence. We're still southbound in somebody's backyard. And turning south, up 36th Avenue. Behind the house is 5308. Stay there.
Eventually, police managed to force the suspect off the road, prompting him to flee on foot. K-9 Officer Jet was deployed and quickly caught up to Shrewsbury, biting him on the backside as he attempted to escape. Shrewsbury could be heard screaming as officers placed him in handcuffs.
Let go of the dog. Let go of the dog.
Shrewsbury was arrested and charged with auto theft, aggravated fleeing and eluding, 5 counts of leaving the scene of a crash involving property damage, and driving with a suspended license. In the early hours of December 27th, 2023, at about 1:06 a.m., I observed a black Nissan Altima speeding southbound on US 41 north of Powell Road, swerving erratically between lanes and reaching speeds up to 115 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. When I activated my lights and sirens, the driver refused to stop, accelerating past 120 miles per hour and recklessly entering the northbound lanes into oncoming traffic, forcing several vehicles to swerve to avoid head-on collisions. As the pursuit continued into Pasco County, troopers Wakeland and Wyberly joined to assist. Near a construction zone at US 41 and SR 52, the rear passenger, later identified as Brianna Canty, jumped from the moving vehicle, telling troopers she and others were being held against their will. The Altima then attempted to turn near Aaron Cutoff Road, but lost control, crashing into a Marathon gas station sign in Land O'Lakes and seriously injuring a front seat passenger.
Update. EMS 17. Area, mark the line.
The driver, identified as 22-year-old Jalen Deshaun Waddy, fled into nearby woods but was later tracked down and bitten by a K-9 before being taken into custody. A search of the vehicle revealed drugs, cash, and alcohol. Waddy, who showed signs of intoxication and a BAC of 0.083, was arrested and charged with multiple felonies, including DUI, fleeing and eluding, and false imprisonment.
Not playing.
2 a.m. hour, West Miami-Dade.
On November 2nd, 2024, a man from Cutler Bay was arrested after a string of armed robberies and a police pursuit that stretched across Miami-Dade County. The suspect, identified as 24-year-old Patrick Alzugare, first targeted the Orion gas station on 210 Northwest 79th Avenue. Surveillance footage showed him pointing a weapon at the cashier and demanding cash. When told there was no money, he demanded cigarettes instead before fleeing the store. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, Alzugaray was later seen on security footage stealing a gray Hyundai Santa Fe that had been parked at a gas pump. A woman in the passenger seat escaped moments before he drove off, while the driver was inside the gas station. From there, Alzugaray continued his crime spree across the county, heading toward Miami Beach. He robbed a Shell gas station of roughly $200, attempted but failed to rob a Marathon gas station, and then made his way to Club Madonna on Washington Avenue, where he stole a tip jar containing about $200. Authorities later tracked Alzugaray to Cutler Bay, where he was taken into custody without further incident. He now faces multiple felony charges, including armed robbery, petit theft, and fleeing and eluding law enforcement. Join us for our thrilling shoots if you crave more heart-pounding action and breathtaking excitement. Don't go anywhere, because we're just getting started. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned so you don't miss out on the next shocking moments coming your way soon.